again, dance parents and dancers. My name is Alyssa Graves, and this time around I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to do makeup for either solos or for even teams leading up from U10, U15 all the way up to 15 and over. First of all, for the U10s, you're going to have a basic foundation that matches your kid's skin tone. And the whole point of doing makeup for the U10s is that it's very natural, very clean looking, and it enhances their natural stuff. So first of all, you need to apply some type of foundation. I use a liquid foundation just because I find it easier, but either powder or liquid, whatever you feel is best. So I go ahead and just put that all over my face just to even out my skin tone for those younger girls. Because, well, let's face it, they don't have wrinkles, they have no blemishes yet or anything fun like that. So you just got to even out their skin tone, because when they step up on that stage, they are going to look a little white if they don't have anything on. So put on a foundation all the way around on either side of your face. And this goes for U15, 15 over, and anybody who's doing this. This is specifically for the U10s as well. So once you put your foundation on, the U10s at this point, I would say, put on a blush. A good basic blush that's a very light. It's not super red, it's not super rosy, but just enough to give their cheeks a tad bit of color while they're on stage. I don't necessarily have a brush for this right now, actually. So you put on a little bit of blush, and I would put it on just, on the cheekbones. Sorry, I'm using a small brush, y'all. So put it just right here on the cheekbones. Yeah, it looks silly. Put it all the way up from here, your cheekbone, all the way up to here. Okay, so you can start here and make sure it goes all the way around right there on the top of the cheekbone. Okay, so do that on either side. I'm just using my finger. I typically don't do that, so I typically have a brush. Not a good example. And this would apply to everybody as well, for 15 and over, or all those girls. Okay, so just enough to give you a little bit of color. Make sure you go all the way up here onto your temple, because that'll add some color up here as well, and it'll kind of pull in the natural effect around your eyes and that sort of thing too. Make sure you put it on your nose. Okay, so you put your blush on. Now for the U10s, I would use kind of like a light brown to put right here. Because, I mean, naturally, it's a kind of slightly darker tone than your skin tone anyway. So just to enhance the eyes, to bring them out just a little bit more to make them pop, I would put kind of like a, maybe a chestnut-y kind of color, like this. Like a light brown. And maybe a tad darker, but not much. Just a little bit to bring out the color of your child's eyes. And I wouldn't use much. I would not put eyeliner on the U10s at all. So put it on. Start here in the corner of the eye and go up and around here, okay? Here and go up. You just want to make sure that you can see it, because when your eyes are open, I mean, obviously you can't see this right here, but you can see this. You want to make sure you highlight your eyes. Make sure you go sweep all the way down and out here. Just a little bit, because it'll bring some color out to the corner of your eye. And since we're not doing any eyeliner, that's kind of like your natural, like, ooh, pretty little eye kind of thing. Start in the corner, go up. Just like that. Make sure you get the corner of your eye. Just like that. Okay, so now I'm balanced out. I've got a little bit of brown on either side of my eye, and it's all the way out. To finish out the U10s, I would put on some type of bronzer to go all the way over around your face, and then I would put on a mascara. And I actually use Bare Minerals a lot, but because I left my makeup at home the other day, I left my mascara at home when I went to the fashion last weekend. I used Falsies, and it's actually very, very good. It really brings up the eyes. And you don't want to put a ton on your little girls, but enough to highlight their face a little bit. Okay. Seeing this one really like, ooh, eyelashes. So if your kid has thin eyelashes, this is a really good option because it really just brings them out. It's really nice. A trick I learned to get rid of clumps too, sometimes that works, is when you take it and roll the actual wand. See? Make sure you get the corner and kind of do the bottom a little bit, mainly over here on the edge, and then take the end of that wand and get those tiny little hairs right here. So it pops the eye, okay? And do the other one. I really don't go far too into my eye like this. I do a little bit, but that really, like, the more that you put it out here, the more, like, out to the side it gets, instead of, like, right there in front of your face. So kind of roll it out. Make sure you get the outer lashes here. There we go. Okay. And then to finish out the U10 girls, I would use just kind of any kind of lighter, like light pink gloss to just put right here on these lips. Just to highlight them a little bit, maybe just a tad bit darker than their natural lip color, just to give them that little bit of lip while they're on stage. For the U15 girls, I would do something similar to this. And for the over 15, I don't want a ton on the U15 girls because they're that in-between stage. They're that, I'm not a woman yet, but I'm also not a little girl. So I would do a lot like this and maybe instead just add a little bit of eyeliner to it, just a tad, not much. But I wouldn't go with a darker shade of eyeshadow. I typically like to put that on my older girls because I don't like making the younger girls look really scary. But anyway, I would add like a liquid eyeliner. That's what I use. And I actually buy most of my makeup at Ulta, partially because it's good stuff. It's fairly cheap, honestly. So I take a liquid eyeliner. You can use any eyeliner, but I just find liquid to be better because it can make really nice lines. So I'm going to try to do this in the camera. This is going to be interesting. So you start here in the center and barely touch and draw it out like a pin. Just like that. Okay? You see it? So yeah, so from farther away, you can tell the difference already. You can see that this one has that extra nice bold look to it, whereas this one doesn't, and it makes my eye come out more. And when you get out here to the side, kind of just go flip, flip. Kind of like that. And it'll add like a little extra tail to the eye. Makes it look rather cute. Okay, so then you're going to do the other eye. And I'm bad at this, because I'm good at one hand, and then I have to turn my hand like halfway around to do the other one. It's really awkward. So you start here in the center, again. And draw it out. Just like that, yeah. You get out here, ooh! Get out here to the side. Go whip, whip, whip up. Kind of like that. Okay? So now your eyes are even. They're looking pretty. And this is for the U15s. I would only use liner for the U15s. For my 15 and over girls, I actually want to, I prefer to do, because we're in a lot of black. We've got the black leotard going on, and we've got, you know, the purple and stuff here. I think it's best if we bring out our eyes with a smoky eye effect. And I also use this for my solos as well, just because I have black in my costume. So I get this baked eyeshadow at Ulta, and I really like it because it's got a little bit of silver and some black in it as well. And then on top, I like glitter. I can't help it. So it's a black glitter top coat from Ulta as well. And I apply it with a little spongy one. and then I apply the glittery junk. Excuse me. Oh, so sorry. I apply it with this little brush right here. Okay. And so when you get to this point, you 15s will put on sorry, not you 15s, 15 and overs will put on the foundation. They will put on the blush. They will make sure it goes all the way up to the cheekbones to here. Then from there, you're going to put on your eyeliner first before you put on mascara. I typically put my eyeliner on first. And then I will put my, actually you should put your eyeshadow on before your eyeliner. It's probably the best way to do it. So put your eyeshadow on first, then put on your eyeliner, and then do your mascara. And here's what I'm going to do for our eyeshadow. I'm going to take this lighter one here, and when I actually rub these out, they don't really come out looking very silvery. They kind of come out looking blackish. But you're going to take whatever lighter color you have, and you're going to put it on one side of the thing, and you're going to start in here in the center and corner of your eye. And you're going to kind of do this number. You're going to brush it up, up, and push it out to the side. Because you want to start lighter in the center and corner of your eye. And as you go out, make it darker. And that's what gives that a nice smoky eye effect, is you have that nice light, and then as you come out, it gets nice and dark, and it really just, your eyes. It's lovely. And from the stage, you can actually see your eyes. And that's part of the problem, is a lot of times if you use a lighter makeup, you can't see your eyes very well. It doesn't bring them out.